Sukow from HDM Towing and Trucking. How are you, Michelle?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Welcome to the Baltimore Tow Show. This is day one. We're very excited. So thank you for coming and stopping by our booth. Michelle is a friend of ours. She's been on our podcast. And just a couple of things I wanted to ask you. What keeps you up at night? What are 3 things that, in accordance with your business that have to do with, your daily operations? What are 3 things that you could think of off the top of your head that just like, gosh, I wish I had a solution for this?
Well, I know number 1 used to be caffeine. Kept me up at night. I was not sleeping well, so
that's
I cut
fair.
that out. Well, honestly, it's the safety of my crew. Like when I leave the shop and I go home, I don't forget about it. I know they're still out there working, and especially if I know about the jobs, I'm like panicking. Like we just did a concrete conveyor truck that was on its roof, and it was a narrow road, and so I'm like constantly worrying about my guys. Are they safe? It's dark, all of those things. So honestly, that keeps me up at night, and sometimes my dog keeps me up at night.
That's fair. I have 2 dogs, so they do the same thing. Well, that's amazing, and that just reflects on you of how great of an owner you are, that you put your employees first and their safety first, so that's great. The other question I had is, have you dealt with any supply chain issues in the past few years, especially with COVID? What do you do if you order a part or a truck or some kind of equipment and there's a delay? Have you ever had to deal with that, and then how have you had to deal with that?
Yeah, it's very prevalent. Maybe not as bad as it was, because it was really bad during COVID and right after. But just, finding parts for trucks, not just only my own trucks, but we work on customers' trucks as well. And, that's their livelihood. They need that truck on the road to make money. And so trying to find parts, and especially the sensors and everything else that were a huge deal, it's tough. And it's hard to tell our customer, they don't really know when they're going to get it. I can't have my truck back. Well, right now, no. So that was huge. And then even on our side, we had ordered a couple of trucks right after COVID, and some of them took 6 months longer than we were anticipating. And so you kind of keep the other trucks rolling as best you can and hope that it all works out. But in the end, it did work out, and so, and obviously the cost of things with that supply chain, cost of business has gone up immensely. We have those struggles as well.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you have a very efficient operation. So a couple of rapid fire questions before I let you go. So when was HDM Towing and Truck established?
2000.
2000. And how many trucks do you have in your fleet?
I believe 8 or 10, something like that.
Heavy duty, light duty, medium?
All heavy duty, and then 1 service truck.
Okay, heavy duty service. And then how many employees?
17. I do know that.
Nice. And if you had to estimate your call volume, either on a daily basis or weekly or monthly, what are we thinking?
I stopped looking at that years and years ago. Honestly, it's a roller coaster. Some days it's super busy and I'm turning calls down. Other days I'm like, do I need to go out there and cause a scene? So, it's
my car's
towing.
in a ditch, someone help!
So, it just fluctuates, and that's what towing is. You just take the good with the bad, and
awesome. Well, thank you, Michelle, again for your time and for stopping by. It's always great to see you. Enjoy the Baltimore Tow Show 2023, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, good luck. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.